All right, a little bit of a walkthrough for our day 2 today. The first journey went fast, and you are going to get ready to explore more of Minnesota on your way to your destination. Today, you need to travel through 5 new counties, and I've posted a county map on Google Classroom that we're going to be using for today. And you can also make sure to look up what county or counties your scenic byway's in. If you can't figure that out, you can look up a city near your byway, and then you can Google the city. You'll discover where you're at. And the way to do that then, if I go off and I would like to find out, let's see, Grand Portage, Minnesota, I can click this and it's going to tell me on the first line it's in Cook County. If we pick up another one, I used to work in Park Rapids, Minnesota. When I pick Park Rapids, and it will tell me in the first line that it's in Hubbard County. Some of these counties we're going to recognize because of some of the people that we've studied in our social studies class. We know that Nicolet, our French explorer from 5th grade, and earlier in the year, this county is named after him. As we look up our county, then, what we're going to do is we are going to make a map showing where those 5 counties are located. On day 2, you have a map that looks just like this. So you'd color in, there we go. I'd color in Nicollet County, and then I'd color in the 5 other counties that we go to. And this is going to provide for kind of a chunk, a block. You're not going to color in one here, one there, one there, and one there. They're going to touch because you can't travel from this county to that county without going through these counties along the way. When you travel to your first new county, you need to explore it. Find the biggest city in that county. Again, you can do this by Googling the biggest city in whatever county. So if I go back here and I'm going to use Nicollet County, I can say biggest city in Nicollet County, Minnesota. And it will tell me the 3 biggest by area. And if I try by population, it will give me an idea on population. So then I can go through and I'm going to describe what these cities are like. And I can do that after I research my population and the mayor. I can do that just by typing this in. I can find a spot to eat and describe that restaurant. There's a video on Tray 1 where I walk you through how to Google menus, how to find items like that. If you're unsure about how to look up a restaurant or a spot to eat inside of a city, check out that video. As you enter your second county, you're going to locate the largest city inside of that county, and you'll describe what the downtown looks like. This can be done by going to the city's official webpage and searching the images, or you can try to Google search. You'll put in that city name in the state and then downtown, and then drop the little buddy. We've got a little tiny yellow man. So if I go to the biggest one here, and this is North Mankato, and I've got a little tiny, I'm going to go down to Belgrade. I'm going to take my little yellow man here from the corner of my map. If it's highlighted in blue, I can travel on it. I can't drop them here. It's not highlighted in blue. So I'm going to drop them right down here. And then I can describe what I see. So I see a giant avenue, some beautiful trees. This looks like there might be some businesses down here. If I travel down this way by clicking through, I'll see some development. This looks kind of newish. And I can also come back up here. My students are outside. If I look all around, I can see what the city is like. As I travel for the rest of the day and make my way through 3 additional counties, take time to locate an attraction or landmark where I'd like to stop. This could be a park, a river, a statue, a monument, or a museum. Identify in my journal where it is, and if I decide to stop there, if it costs any money. The way you can do that, so if I pull back up to our big map, there's a whole spot that says things to do. If you click that, it's going to give you some museums, there's a park, an arboretum, so you can pick any of those things to do. Some are going to tell you when they're open, and others will have websites where if you go to that website, you might be able to see if there's a cost for your item. Often it's under a visit section. So if I look here, I'll be able to find out if there's any sort of cost to me visiting any of these sites. Back to my instructions. I will get tired today, so I'll stop at a hotel or a motel to rest. You could stay at an expensive castle, but remember you only have $1,000 in 3 more days. Locate a hotel that's cost effective using the internet, and don't forget to tell me the name of the hotel, where it's located, and how much it will cost you. And that's a skill that we practiced on yesterday. Here's your graphic organizer that will accompany today. And the last item to pop up for you is your county map. This is a map of all of the counties in Minnesota, and as I'm going through, these red dots will often have some of the bigger cities along the area, and it will help to clue you in. If you're kind of looking in Renville County here and I'm ready to spend the night, it's going to be easier for me to find a hotel in either Redwood Falls or Wilmer. These larger red dots are larger cities along the way. Perfect. That's how to do day 2.